think for me the most helpful aspect is to kind of meet with others and have that kind of regular safe space that you can kind of share things, and also it's hearing from others.
Just being in a room with other people that really understood what was going on, because I think when you've got family and friends, they can be supportive and sympathetic, but they don't get it. No. I mean, mental illness wasn't on my radar until our son got ill. I wouldn't have had a clue. And just being in a room with other people that have, either been through what you're going through, or it's a lifesaver.
I literally just wanted to hear someone say it's going to be fine, or it's all right to laugh about this, because I felt that we had to be rigid, we had to be kind of, you couldn't be yourself, you had to be on guard all the time and on duty all the time.
We do both the sort of emotional support side of things and also the practical support. So it's that really nice combination.
Really the group is for, we say a carers group, but it's really for family and friends of people who we're kind of working with directly in the team.
Somebody may recover quite quickly and leave the team after a shorter period of time, and other people may take a bit longer or maybe have a relapse. So everybody's journey is different, isn't it?
You don't have to say, well, I've got to come every month, I've got to spend the whole 2 hours. So there's that as well, that people think that they've signed up so they have to come to every single meeting. So that's not the case.
With the carers group, the thing I've always heard is like, oh, I don't want to share everything. And while some might choose to share, you really don't have to. You don't have to say your loved one's name or anything. I think there's always that worry, maybe like, that they have to give more than they're willing to in that moment. We're not there to see how long you stay for. We're there to try and give you a way to feel supported and not feel alone.
In my mind, there was still a lot of stigma attached to mental illness, and once it knocked on our door, my family's door, I realised just how much stigma there was.
I mean, I'm just constantly impressed by the compassion that people have for each other in the group, and how well they listen to each other and support each other, and what a fantastic resource. And particularly Margaret and Faith are, with their experience. They can share so much knowledge and information, and just it's a sort of real understanding of having been there, and that means so much to the carers that we have. So I think we do try and reach out and encourage people to come.
So I'm now on the involvement register and part of the SWEET team, but it's led to on a couple of steering groups, and I just feel that I want to give back. And also make sure that some of the things that happen to our son don't happen to somebody else, and also talk about the good things that have happened.
The main thing is the support, because even though we work as the peer supporters, we're actually gaining support ourselves at the same time, which I think I find that really valuable.
I attended a load of the Recovery College workshops, and I think I've tried to signpost other people to them as well. Each workshop is run by a professional and then someone with lived experience of the topic that they're covering, and they were really informative.
It's not only Recovery College for the people you care for, but it's also for us as carers, and that it's almost like giving that permission to do something that is outside of your kind of regular remit, and not to feel as if, am I allowed to take time for myself? Yes, you are allowed to take time for yourself.
I don't know if one of the expectations might be, well, if I go once, I've got to keep going. And I suppose what I would say to everybody is, feel free to come along and give it a try. You don't know what it's going to feel like, but feel free to come and see what it's like.